Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Tiffany White, Sage Woman, and I'm very happy and honored to be sitting in sacred circle with each and every one of you this evening. And happy June. Here we are, June 5th, the first Sunday in June. Wow, halfway through this year. I mean, it's going pretty darn fast, isn't it? So here we go. And for those of you that maybe are watching for the first time, and hello, Sarah, Super Space Cookie. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Rumble, and also we have a lot of other platforms that either this video and or audio goes to, and so be sure to check this replay, whether you're watching the video or the audio. If you're listening from the audio, you can always go back and watch it as well, so you can watch or listen. And for those of you new, my website is whitesagewoman.com, SAGE, whitesagewoman.com. Okay, so be sure to check that out. For it lists everything that I do, all my services, and a little bit more about me. So there you go. Let's see who we have arriving in our sacred circle this evening. Hello, Ruth. Beautiful Ruth. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Sugar Kim. All right. Yes, everyone. I love how interactive this circle is and how tight knit it is. It's just, I'm very grateful for all of you that sit in the sacred circle. And I'm still buzzing. We had a, and so congratulations we have some new Reiki master teachers, certified Reiki master teachers in this sacred circle with us this evening. Last night, Melissa Parks, Ruth Saltman, and myself, we co-taught Usui Reiki 1 and 2, and then those that wanted to continue on into the Reiki Master teachers to the part 3. And so we finished that up last night with the attunements, and it was very powerful. I'm still buzzing today. It's like, So congratulations. Let's see. Maureen, now she was already a Reiki Master teacher, but she wanted to take it again as a refresher and for some updates on some attunements. And so we have some new ones as well, Reiki Master teachers. Congratulations to Sarah and Grafia, who is in the chat as Super Space Cookie. Congratulations, Marcia, Feng Shui My Space. Congratulations to Robin, who will come in probably later on. And Richard Riddle, who's not with us this evening. I believe this is his karaoke night. So he's going to be working his throat chakra this evening. So I got everyone right. Okay. Well, congratulations to each and every one of you. You worked hard for that. And I know how you're just going to go and shine your light brightly and pass the torch in the future, the healing torch to others. So it was just very, very powerful last evening. You think it's powerful with one teacher? Try the Trinity. We had 3, and so it was yeah. Woo! Hey Tammy, how you doing? Yeah. So congratulations. Your girl Robin should be here soon, I would think, right? But yeah. All right. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Oh, you're right on time, dear. Never late. Okay. So thank you. Remind me of that, Sarah, to make sure I don't forget. I thought about it earlier today, and then I was away from my computer and forgot. So remind me, Sarah. I'll get that sent out too. We have like little perks for all the students and stuff. And this, by the way, was a VIP perk. This was a Goldylocks Productions VIP perk. I put it out there. We put it out there to who wanted to go through this whole instruction with our VIPs. We have our Patreon. There's two ways to become our VIPs. Just do Patreon or right here on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube, the YouTube community where it says join. And it's the second tier. It's the $10 or $9.99 level. These VIPs get a little bit more perks. And so they're the ones that went through the class. So he had a very discounted rate and was able to take advantage of it. But they earned their way. Trust me, they really did. So yes. Oh, Teresa, I'm so glad you're recovering nicely from an illness. Yes. Well, you're in a powerful circle this evening. So, we can just all send some more love and light out to Teresa and to anyone that's sitting in this sacred circle, whether you're watching live or you're watching in the replay. It's very powerful how this works. And so you will be receiving it. Trust me, it's amazing. There she is. Hello, Robin. I knew she'd be coming in soon. So, all right. So, Robin, I was just telling everyone, congratulations to you all. So, we're Reiki Master Teachers. All right. So, because of last time, so buzzed. And then, the weather thing too. I don't know, but a lot with the ears and just sinuses. And it's like, where everything, you're either clogged or you're very heightened. Let me say that everything becomes even more sensitive. Like my smell becomes more sensitive, and sometimes your hearing can be more sensitive. But for me, it's even if my ears are sore, my smell just kicks in and smells the craziest. Just and it's like, oh my goodness. And when that happens, though, this trips my, because like you could smell dust, you can smell and then you're like, I've got to do some more deep cleaning. I've got to get, so it drives myself crazy when I get like this. It's just like, oh no. But all good. It's all good, and good natural stuff too. No chemicals. So no chemicals in cleaning, inside or out. All right. Yeah. So that's how I'm feeling. It's just like very sensitive. The whole energy is very sensitive, and I wonder if everything seems so much louder, doesn't it, Sarah? Right. Yeah. So it can. Right. Everything's like super sensitive. Maybe because we did so much work, but so it was really, really beautiful. I know many of us get outside and we connect with nature on a daily basis, and it's feeding the birds, squirrels, and having the beautiful heart to heart. That's the light language, the heart to heart communication with nature and with the animals. And it's sometimes the squirrels and the crows will leave me gifts, will leave me presents, will leave me things, and it's so I'm very, very grateful for that. And I saw the squirrel in the bird bath this morning, and so it wasn't until I went and make sure the bird bath is clean, and I was cleaning it, and I looked down, and that I saw this walnut shell, half a walnut shell, and I was like, oh, I guess the squirrel must have had that, brought it over and dropped it, because I don't put these out. I put nothing in shells. Everything is unshelled, waste free. So it was interesting as I picked it up and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I guess I never really realized the inside of what does that look like to you? What's your first impression? Let me see. Can you see it close enough? Yes, Sarah, a heart, right? looks like a heart. I showed my husband. He's like, it looks like a pig nose. I'm like, really? Pig nose? Anyway, so it's either lungs, a pig nose, or a heart. Right. So you really can't see that bottom where it does come to a point. Oh, there, maybe right there, the shadowing. You see how it kind of looks like a heart. So I was just like, oh, how cute. Little gift gave me a heart. So I keep that with my little collection of hearts. And seeing the heart amethyst. Druzy, my heart amethyst. Yeah. So my little collection of gemstone hearts. So, and then I'll have that too. So, lungs, Robin, I love that. That's good too. Lungs. Well, it's interesting you say that because I have been taking a lot of deep breaths today. So it's just like a lot of, and oh, Sarah, it reminds you how loved you are. That's exactly it. It was just, to remind how loved you are. And it's great reminders. We have these great reminders. It's nice, to have those signs, to have those reminders come from nature, to come from animals. And the beauty thing about animals, love responds to love. So nature will give messages through animals. Our loved ones will give nature through animals and through nature. It's just, they are all working for us. As long as we, you get what you give. So if we're living an honest and positive, and we're sending love and taking care of, animals and nature, well, guess what? That's what's going to happen. That is returned. That comes back. So what you put out is returned. All right. So even though sometimes it may feel like, well, gosh darn it, I am putting out so much love and I am not getting that back in return. Especially right now when we feel like the third dimension or so much negativity is just nipping at us. And we're going to feel that, and that's okay. As long to recognize it, just recognize that. All right, so I'm being nipped at. So let me take care of that. And speaking of taking care of, I think something slipped here. Let me fix my camera. So, all right. Yeah, there we go. All right, so yes, my camera slipped. All right. Technical difficulties. No difficulties, just some adjustments. Ooh, stay hydrated. Oh. When you get outside as much as you can and that sun, it feels so good just to get some natural vitamin D. And but later on you feel it, right? Later on you're like, whoo, it's hot. Oh, looks fine. Thanks. To me, it's just that producer eye. Like, how's everything look? Everything okay? Did the camera slip? Look like the camera slipped. Thank you. I know Sarah was like, oh my gosh, your OCD is in overdrive, Tiffany. Yeah, it kind of is today. It's kind of like, Anyway, maybe because everything is so sensitive, where everything is so heightened and sensitive, it just kind of, puts you on alert like that. So how are you guys feeling? Are there any questions that you guys have, or topic, or something that you would like to have some insight on, or something that we'd like to discuss? That you want, all of us to discuss, because we're all interacting in there, okay? So it looks just fine. Okay, over here on YouTube. Thanks, Wendy. There's Maureen. Hello, Maureen. Maureen watching on Rumble with our other Rumble viewers who don't comment and are quiet, and that's okay. We love all of our viewers. And so, yay, appreciate. So hello, Wendy. Robin, I saw lungs too. That's okay. That's okay, Sugar Kim. I know, right? But isn't that interesting? Because it's what you need to see, you will see it, right? So if you saw lungs, Why did you see lungs? If Robin and Sugar Kim saw lungs, when I held up what the inside of the walnut looks like, and what does it look like to you, the shape? So if you guys saw lungs, deep breathing, maybe that's a message for you. I saw a heart. Sarah saw a heart. And if you see a heart, then hey, guess what? You're loved. You know, like you said, my husband saw the pig's nose, so maybe that was a message for him. Little pig, little piggy? No, I don't know. Anyway, too funny, right? All right, so let's see, Robin. I went to a crystal shop with Tammy and could not find the heart stone I wanted. We were in there forever. Leaving, I picked up a heart shaped rock on the street. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, yeah. And the rock is probably sitting there going, I'm not in the shop. I'm out here. I'm right here. In the raw. I'm not polished. I'm outside. I love rocks too. They just yes. You know why, Robin? I know you do. Yes. Yes. And that's right. I'm so sorry, Sugar Kim. Happy birthday. I think I wished that to you Friday on Melissa's show, but happy birthday. I hope you are having a great celebration. So yes. Tammy is totally amazing looking too. I that's amazing. Um so Robin, you need to take a picture of it and share with us on the Telegram group. So did you know that Goldylocks Productions has a Telegram group? We absolutely do. And you can check that out. Most of you, though, I think, is in here, except for Tammy. Tammy's not in our Telegram group, is she? But if you have Telegram, and maybe even those that are going to watch the replay, excuse me, energies, I am like starting to burp now. Woo! Ah. So we all have a great time. Here's the link to it. Maureen, you have that. You know what it is. But that's and it is actually in the Rumble description. The for those watching on Rumble, the link to Telegram. So yes, please. I know right now we're all intrigued. We kind of want to see what it looks like. You've got to take a picture of it and share it with us on Telegram. So we have a lot of fun, a lot of love, a lot of sharing. It goes on well after shows and during the day. So if you want to keep that frequency of love going, join us in Telegram. So yes, there you go. All right. You were a Telegram before I came here. Yeah, Wendy. Well, yeah, I'll check it afterwards. After the show. But yeah, I like to go there. Other social medias, I won't. It's great for marketing, but I won't spend too much time there. And so, but Telegram I do like, and it's all about selecting what groups and people that you want to participate, and have conversation with. All right, so kind of like how all of us are really, picky on on who we're talking to, who we're vibing with, right? Because it's got to be good vibrations only. All right, so yeah. So is there any questions? Is there any topics? Is there anything, or we're all just floating? We all just like wee. Wee. And that's right. I did not have a show last week because in the United States, we said it was Memorial Day weekend. We had an extended weekend. So we usually a lot of festivities Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And so there wasn't any shows. I know I didn't have my show and Sarah didn't have hers. And so yeah, so there you go. Well, that's a good topic. Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, so that's fine. We just start off June. All right, dragons. Dragons. How many of you believe in dragons here? I know all of you do. Yes, dragons. Yes. Um, oh, I don't think it's going to show up. It's interesting. My youngest son just Friday got a nice tattoo of a dragon. I gotta see if I can. He'll probably kill me, but his face isn't in it in the picture. Let's see if you can see it. Let's see if you can see this picture of this dragon. And let's see. Let me get the better picture where you can see the face. And so let's see if it shows up. You'll have to tell me. Try to get the glare. Did you see? Oops, hold on. Maybe if I pull it back a little bit. Anyway, he got a really nice dragon tattoo on his arm, and he didn't tell me about it beforehand, but he had always wanted to get a dragon. I taught them growing up about their dragons and how they each have a protective dragon, right? And so, yes, Robin believes in dragons. That's all right. I know, Teresa. Sarah, you said that, and I heard the song, Do You Believe in Magic? Yeah, there you go. Nice tattoo. Could you see it? I mean, it's not crystal clear. Maybe I'll share that in the Telegram group, just that one picture. Look, my son's dragon tattoos. Yes, right. And I know Richard and Marcia. Marcia has a lot of dragons around her. Marcia and Richard Riddle. Yes, Maureen absolutely believes. It's interesting because, we all, if you believe in dragons, then you know that they exist. All right. And so I heard that song too before you messaged that. Do you believe in magic? That's amazing. So, um, Deshaun Cassidy, do you believe in magic? Probably telling my age now. Is that the song? Is that the song that's going through my head? Is that the song, Sarah? Anyway, that's a great song. Yeah. Yes, so I use them as they're great protectors. They're right there with. Most people forget about them as animal guides. Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. Um, most people forget about them when you say animal guides. They forget about the dragons and the unicorns, or Pegasus, but Pegasus and unicorns are really the same family. From what my unicorns told me is that they all have wings. They have the ability to have wings, but a lot of them, the unicorns, you don't see because they're tucked in so nicely to the body. You don't see it. But I think it's a certain, it's not based on sex. From when they said male or female has them, but it's a certain just certain breeds, or it's like a step up, or it's like you have to earn them, like you earn your wings. So that is how if I heard correctly and I understood correctly, that is what my unicorn was explaining to me. Just pretty much is that Pegasus is a form of a unicorn, without the horn yet. And I was like, oh, okay. So the horn and then the wings, and there's so much to it. And I'm like, okay, let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it simple, right? Tammy, Tiffany, I had that song on the 45. So did I. I know, right? I recently saw, I think someone said that Sean Cassidy did a concert lately, and I looked at him going, oh my gosh, wow. It's, yeah. Oh, the Loving Spoonful. Do you believe in magic? Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard that one, but I remember the Sean Cassidy one. Sarah, I've only seen my dragon during meditation. I see unicorns often, though. That's okay. That's fine. The dragons like to be stealth. My dragons. I always feel them. Now, most people feel a lot of angels around them, or their protectors around them when they drive, and I do too. But I tell you, my dragon loves when I drive and we go on road trips or something. It's like the dragon's on the top of the vehicle, and it can see the wings, and or if he's flying right above. they're flying because I have a masculine and a feminine. I have two, but the feminine is actually kind of dominant sometimes. But in traveling, the male one loves that, so he's like right there. He's forward, um, and so I've only knew growing up. I think it was just the female dragon, and then the male dragon kind of had showed up just within the last 3 to 4 years, and he's a little smaller in size. She's bigger than him, so it was always she stood in front of him, so I couldn't see him, is what she said. So I was like, oh, okay, okay. So, but it's beautiful. It is very beautiful, whether you see them or not, and you know that they're around you, right? Uh, Sugar Kim, someone gave me the Edgar Casey birth chart reading about past lives. I would highly recommend it. It costs $20, but it's very helpful. Yes, yeah, I did that a long time ago. Well, I was living in Virginia Beach at the time in the 90s, and I went to Edgar Casey Center and had them do the charts. And they do have past life readings. They have all sorts of, and they're very, very informative. They're very good. I think at the time you could only do tropical. I think they do offer sidereal now. See if they do the sidereal astrology. But it was very interesting, and it really vibed with me. Kim, did you like yours too? Did it feel right? It vibed right. So yeah. Let's see. Do. Robin, my mother had that. She collected albums. I grew up with lots of music. Yes, yeah. There you go. Right, right. I know you do, Robin. That's why I was like, oh, I miss it, Edgar Casey Center. I'm like, you sound like you're still there. No. All right. Maureen. Oh, I want a dragon tattoo, and also want a prayer rosary beads, but done in daisies down my arm and near my hand. Oh, that's beautiful. A dragon tattoo, and then instead of like the prayer rosary beads, but instead of they're done in daisies down my arm near my hand. Ooh, Maureen, that'd be pretty. That'd be pretty. And Maureen, my unicorn has been coming around quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, I love that. Yes. I find that unicorns hang out a lot with guardian angels, with high angels, with light beings, and so it's yeah, they're very, very high vibrational. Let's see. Yes, both and confirmed. Right. Yeah. Okay. Sugar Kim, good. It confirmed. It does. It does confirm so many things. When one of the first things I remembered was Atlantis in past lives, and so then just going on from there, and I would there were so many different past life techniques and so many things that I would read about and try, and nothing resonated with me. And it was, even though I grew up, and I have to tell you, as a teenager, I conversed with Edgar Casey's spirit. We would have conversations. He was a teacher, a powerful teacher for me, just for a little bit off and on. And then that just kind of, okay, thank you. Um, and but I didn't read his books until much later, and then his Atlantis ones, and past lives, and he just, they're very, very informative. And uh, and then moving up north, and there's Edgar Casey centers everywhere. So there was an Edgar Casey, I think it's Northeast, and they have get-togethers. And so I think I attended one with past lives. This was years ago, after we got here. So this was probably like 2007, 2008, and his was so much right on. It was just the techniques, keep it simple, right? And I think I've shared this with all of you. too was that it's very, if our body knows. So you make like a notebook of likes and dislikes. Okay. What foods do you like? What foods don't you like? Whether you've tried it or not. What places do you love? Do you love? Or do you want to visit you haven't visited? What places don't you like and have no intention of visiting? There's a reason why you don't want to visit there. The same thing like with what kind of smells don't you like? Well, I mean, besides the normal ones. uh, what kind of animals, even too, if you were attacked by an animal in a past life, you may kind of, whoa, keep a distance from that particular animal in this life. So I find that and this was for him, that just by likes and dislikes, that really tells a whole lot about you right off the bat. It helps you to get to know yourself, and then also it's just this feeling, I don't like this, even though I've never been there, or say like a place, or I've never done this activity, but I have no desire to. And then there's almost like this little twinge of, it's the knowing. And it's like, where is that coming from? So it's the memory, that cell memory. You remember, your body remembers. As far as, because when our soul plugs into this body, it gives all the information to the body, the cell memory. So your body knows your soul's past and what happened in past bodies. Doesn't mean it's going to happen in this body, though. All right. So your body knows. And it's pretty interesting that way, isn't it? It's like, oh, yes. Let's see. Sarah. The only time I had my dragon come forward in meditation, she told me her name when I asked her name was Seraphina. That's beautiful. Seraphina. Very nice. Sarah, well, I never thought about with traveling to different places. I went to visit all the states, but certain ones I get an uneasy feeling. There you go. There you go. That's right. Okay. Um, I've never liked France. I haven't been there in this life. Well, I have no desire to go to France. I have no desire to go to South America, which most of you went through the class now. I was sacrificed in South America. I have no desire to go back there. Nope. 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 Even though it's in the rearview mirror, I don't think so. And I certainly won't wear white. Anyway, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Just pay attention to that. And just see, there you go, Robin. I can't stand to hear a man whistle. I was strangled to death in the past, and he walked away whistling. See, these things like this, just pay attention, even though there's a trigger. And you may think, why? Why does that bother me? Am I going crazy? Because, no, you're not. Just listen, listen, listen. And it's very beautiful. It's, yeah. Very, very beautiful. Certain colors. I'm very leery with red. I'm very, very leery with the color red. I won't do too much of it. And it was, I remember being a warrior in past lives as a male with a sword, and I remember there must have been some sort of battle, a turning point or something, and I, after a battle's done, and I'm cleaning my sword, but I look down at my hands and there's blood on my hands. There's blood on my hands. And I remember a feeling of, such pain and agony over that, and in the war, and just that even had to happen. And so I just, that just kind of stuck with me for a bit, and it was like, oh wow. So peace is the way for sure, right? So let's see. Hold on, let me go back up here. I think the comments, keep them coming. These are great. The comment scrolled really fast. Let's see. Marcia, I have no desire to travel. I never had the need or want. Me neither. No, it's not weird. And I'll tell you is because we astral travel then a lot. If you astral travel a lot, I have no need for physical travel. Plus, it's such a pain in the butt to physical travel, and especially in the last 2 years with all the restrictions and things. And so I'll tell you, when you astrally, when you say, hey, before you go to sleep, ask your guardian angel and your dragon and your unicorn and all those for your highest and greatest. Ask your team, hey, I want to go here, and I will remember. I will remember. It's the best thing ever. You want to go check out the pyramids? You can go in places that are off limits to the public. Some places though, where if there's a portal with a high vibrational portal there, you have to match that frequency to get there. But yes, your guides will keep you safe that way when you go there. But also make sure, remember the whole bubble of protection, or put yourself in the Merkaba, that Merkaba field. Let's see. Robin, I don't like red. Yeah. And Maureen goes, I won't wear red or white, right? Exactly. Yeah. Teresa, yep, that's why I'm afraid of swimming. I was killed by a man in a past life. He hit me over the head with a rock, dragged my body to the river, and I drowned. Oh my goodness, right? Yeah. And also too, a lot of people that were at the end times of Atlantis when it sank also too has this fear. But that was when it was really corrupt, and not just but it can be so many things too. So many earth changes, so many things that have happened um for drownings. Let's see. Terry said, I have experiences with dogs all the time. They look at me like they recognize or know me. Oh, there's that connection. You definitely are the alpha in the wolf pack. Dogs recognize the alpha of a wolf pack immediately, and they love that. They remember, dogs are dependent, and they need that pack, and they look for the alpha and the leader. And it's not a dominant leader that leads with fear and control, but with love and compassion. Absolutely. But cats, we know, they're not dependent at all. They're very independent, and they treat us like servants. You're my servant, Can you please go away now? You're in my face too much. When dogs are like, I could just sit here with you all day. I know. That is why. Wow. Yeah, Marcia, because and it's the best way. I have to tell you, I absolutely when we're sensitive to the frequencies and the vibrations too. I don't like to fly because it's unnatural for us to be in. I'm sorry, but when you look at how these planes are made, and I'm like, I'm not getting in a 10 cup or 10 and fly. No, I have no fear of flying. There's no fear associated with flying. All right. I just don't want to fall and hit the ground if it goes down. It's not a fear. It's just I don't like the heights and falling. Thank you very much. No. And then being stuck. And it's kind of like the same thing as like, I like to drive. I want to drive. I don't like public transportation, so it's that whole thing of whether you're on a bus or whether you're on an airplane or it's just a public, or oh no, I can't handle that. Don't like that. All right. Yeah, Wendy. I've never had or felt the need to travel either. I know astral travel a lot, right? Those who astral travel were actually perfectly content. Yeah. Uh, Tammy, yes, I speak fluent dog. Dog and wolf, really, because it goes all the way back to wolf, right? Yeah. Tammy is a leader. Oh, yes, absolutely. She is. She is. Marsha, I'm with you. Yeah, right. uh, well, I've never understood is like, the whole airplane thing is so unsafe, but the black box is made to survive. Why don't they make the whole airplane out of whatever material the black box is made out of? Then maybe I might consider it, but no. I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. All right. Cats can tell. Yes. Cats keep away evil spirits, so I've heard. Yes. Well, they're a little bit high vibration. They're a little bit high vibrational. Um, I've always, and it's funny, I've always said that cats are, I mean, are extraterrestrials. I'm like, they're ETs that are come in this form. Um, I don't even think that they're really in the animal kingdom. I think they are just ETs, mimicking an animal. Um, so when Marvel came, I thought it was funny. I've always thought that. And so then, what was the movie? Was it Captain Marvel? And the cat and all the aliens were like, ah, it's a flurgan. Oh my gosh. And I was laughing, going, see, I told you. It's funny. Funny. Anyway, let's see. Maureen. I am my cat servant. Ask him. He will tell you. Oh, yes. Maureen. Orion totally is like, yes. She's my servant. Yes. And Orion is like, I can be your servant too, or you can be my servant too. And I'm like, no. Orion's a trip. I love talking to Maureen and Orion shows up. So, okay. So, Maureen, I think I missed a question. Do you wake up tired when you do that? The astral traveling? Yes. Yeah. Or even work, because we're constantly doing work, even in dream time and sleep time. We have conversations, we meet with people and with friends, and then it's interesting. You can wake up and it's like, oh, I just was thinking of this person. I think I had a dream, and then you hear about them within 24 to 48 hours. Oh, there's a reason why, because you already had a conversation in the astral, if they're still in the physical form. But we can have conversations with any of our loved ones, our ancestors, our star families, when we're sleeping, right? So yes, but I do, uh, when I feel like I'm doing a lot of work, I do feel tired in our muscles. Muscles feel sore. How many of you wake up and you're like, did I run a marathon in my sleep? Why are my muscles so sore? I really feel like I worked out or I did something, and it's like, your body knows. Your body knows. Let's see. Teresa, our cat stares at me all the time. I hate it. Oh, so you have a cat and a dog? Or cat? Just a cat. Let me see, Teresa. Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. Your cat's probably like, we need to initiate her to the cats, not the dogs. Anyway, that's cute. Cats stare at their humans because they love them. That's great, Wendy. That's good to know. I'm gonna tell you, I love big cats. I have big cat animal totems, spirit guides around me, tigers and lions and panthers, leopards. I love all of them. All right. I'm telling you, the cats have not been domesticated very long. This is why I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you, the little aliens, um, they're little ETs, um, and there is just something very different. I'm not saying in a bad way about cats. And maybe it's because I have cat energy, and cats are territorial, so I can be the only cat here. So, but yeah, cats stare because they love them. Oh, so really, she just started this. We don't have a dog yet. Okay, all right, yeah, yeah. Oh, Wendy, if you stare back at the cats and bat your eyes, it tells them you love them. Really, you stare at a cat and bat your eyes? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Let's see. Cool, Tiffany. Yes, I love big cats too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just I never. I've always had dogs. I've always had dogs. And if the interesting thing though is, and this is a friend picked this up though, is that I was allergic to cats for the longest time too. But then I outgrew that allergy, or is that also to a past life memory? Because once I worked with it, it went away. But it's interesting is that cats love me when they love me and I'm like, don't encroach on me too fast. Just eat, stop, you know. So funny, right? Oh, it's too funny. There's Linnell. Are you chilling, Linnell? You've had a busy day. Let's see. Tammy, I have no consciousness of astral traveling, but wake up sore. I also wake up thinking of people that I haven't talked to in a while, and they usually call me. There you go. Yeah, you do a lot more than you realize in your sleep and astral time. Tammy, just put the intention out there. I will remember. Don't ask. Say, I will remember. You're telling your mind, you're telling your memory, you're telling your body, I will remember. Make the command. Your body, your brain wants that type of command, that type of input. So I say it. I will remember. I will remember. Before you go to sleep. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. Robert, yes, I am flying a lot in my sleep. I was told I used to shapeshift into birds. Crazy because my mother raised birds. I grew up around birds. Oh, stop scrolling on me. I grew up around birds. I get messages from the birds all the time. Yes, I do too. I do too. Love, love, love the birds. Let's see. Wendy, it works great. I learned that from my Cat from Hell show. My Cat from Hell show. There's actually a show. My Cat from Hell. Oh, Catzilla. Godzilla and a cat. Oh. That was what was that? Mouse House movie with Catzilla. It was pretty cute movie. Let's see. I love that show, Wendy. Sarah, you watch it too? See, I just am finding out about that show. That's too funny. So, talking about being sore, Linnell, how you doing? You sore from working? Our Miss DIY there doing all this work, and so she should have her own DIY channel, right, Linnell? Anyway, that's great that we learn all these things and we got to at least try if we don't know, and just get in there and try it. I mean, as long as you're going to try plumbing or something that's going to make it worse, or electrical, no, please leave those to the experts. But yes, yeah, so so that's great. Oh, a new muscle for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of that show either, Robin, but I don't watch a lot of TV or shows like that, so that's great. That's great. And I have to find time to try to catch up on everything. And so, I know what I want to tell you too. Guess what? Oh, the show's on Animal Planet. Okay. So Many of you have seen Paige Ozma Ashmore as a special guest. She was on my show, she was on Robin's show, she was on Ruth's show. She is joining our family of show hosts, and her show starts this Wednesday. She's going to be on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time. So 3 p.m. this Wednesday, the show debut of Paige's show is going to be called The Power of You. And I'm finishing up her show banner so I can put the show banner out there and let everyone know, because it's like, all right, here we go. It was like quickly, let's get her on up and going right away. So we're trying to hurry up with letting everyone know. But I'm really excited about that. So you'll have to watch the replay if you can't watch during the day. But it's going to be great because it gives our UK viewers a chance to catch the show live, because sometimes our prime time for us at 8 p.m. is too late for those that are, 5, 6, 7 hours ahead, So now we're gonna have another person. I talked to her today. She's gonna join us too. I'll tell you more about her soon. We're still working on when to get her on. She's gonna have a show, and I've known this lady for years, just like with Paige though. I've known Paige for several years, and I've known this woman as well. And so I'm really excited that she wants to join us. It's all in the timing. All in timing. It's actually really interesting because I wanted Paige and this other lady to join our group a long time ago, but you just let it happen. And this is the time. Guess what? It's happening. So yay! I know, right? It is exciting. So Paige's show starts this Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Write it down. Be sure to, if you can't watch it, catch the replay and leave a comment for her. Okay. And so, yeah. Yay! I know, so exciting. So exciting. So now my plumber friend said he is sending me my junior plumber badge. Well, there you go. Good for you, Liddell. I love that. Love that. Goosebumps. I know. Yes. So it's beautiful. I love how everything shifts and brings here. So we're gonna have some more show hosts. It's gonna be so fun. And so a couple more. Yeah. Woo! So we're gonna have some more afternoon slots. So that's gonna be really great. I know another powerful Goldylocks Productions team member. Yes, Paige. And then I'll get the rest of this person also we're working on. I'll keep her private and quiet for right now. And while we're working on, but she's in Canada, so it'd be nice. But I think she said she's from the UK, but she's in Canada now. So it would be nice to have a show host that's in Canada, huh? All right. Woo! Let's see. Now making coleslaw now. I love coleslaw. It's so delicious. Really is. So, all right. So yes, Paige's show this Wednesday. Power of You, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time. All right. So we've got 6 minutes left. Wow, this is great, you guys. This has been fun, and a lot of the sharing, and I love that energies and just so the ears are going again. So woo. But yeah, so just be gentle with ourselves too, because it's I don't think a lot of people really understand. Well, okay, so we're in this ascension, or just more light is coming in. Is there an up? Is there a down? Is there sideways? And it's a spiral. It looks like, what are you going up or are you going down? Does it even matter? But the thing is that there's more light coming in, and talking about source light. Okay. And so it's we're having, our bodies are getting lighter. We're purging everything that's not for our highest and greatest anymore. So, and then in this process, we can have um, ear buzzing. We can have some, yeah, not really a full blown earache, but it can feel like you have some pressure in your ears, and your sinuses in your face, around your third eye, your throat. That from here up, we can really feel, because I want you to think about that. If we're flying altitude wise, what do we have to do? We have to pop our ears, right? We have to pop our ears, or we'll feel it. It's that same, doesn't it feel that way? I have flown. I don't prefer to, but I know why they did want me to fly, and many of us, is that we know what we have to do in different altitudes. Our body feels it. We're sensitive. We're very sensitive, really, from the neck up in the high altitudes, aren't we? And we have to pop the ears. And so it's the same thing that's happening right now. We are getting into a higher altitude, a higher vibration, this frequency. And so it's kind of continuously either pop your ears or just, okay, yes, I feel that. Taking deep breaths to help with the energies, to help smooth the energies out. Remember, like, deep breaths is light language for your body. Deep breath is light language for every organ and every cell of your body. Yeah. Yeah. And that really does help even out those energies when you start to feel so much in here. Compression. That's what it is. It's the compression from the neck up. Let's see, Sarah. I've noticed my crown chakra and causal chakra has been itching so much more, especially today. Yeah, well, that's not surprising. After you get attunements like that, the healing attunements, especially the Reiki, because we did a lot of that work. Your crown will. That's great feedback. So thanks for sharing that. And yes, yeah, woohoo! And Tammy, my forehead has been hurting me for weeks. Okay, so your forehead, your third eye has been hurting. Do you have a clear, what does she need? Clear quartz crystal or amethyst? No, it's more clear quartz. A clear quartz crystal, and lay down and just place it on your forehead, on your third eye. Just, if you don't have clear quartz, you can use amethyst, but just lay down with the crystal over your third eye, and energetically clean it. Kind of just, okay, I'm going to take actually, you know what? Robin can help you cleanse that. Now that she is a certified Reiki master teacher, she can help energetically cleanse your third eye. Okay. And so there you go. I have a ton of clear quartz. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Just put that and lay down. I'm talking for a good 5 to 15 minutes. It's not, we have to give time for that. And you're really good with your diet. So it's not like it's yeah. Yeah, you really get you. It's energetic. This is energetic, okay? This is energetic. So, Robin, practice on Tammy. Help Tammy. Yeah. And make sure it's Tammy's clear quartz, something that she can take home, and you program that quartz with the healing, and you program that quartz, and so she'll have it. And and so it's going to be powerful for her. And then, Tammy, I would only use that for your healing. Whatever quartz you choose, don't let anyone else touch that. Okay. I mean, Robin she's, because she's attuned, but you want to be very careful for who you let touch your personal healing crystals. And oh my gosh, if they do, it's not the end of the world. You just reprogram it with your energy by holding it in the palms of your healing hands, and just with the intention of, okay, whatever's not for my highest and greatest be released from this crystal. And there you go. It's that simple. It's that simple. Keep it simple, folks. It doesn't have to be complicated, and it's not. And so, oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. And so here we are. That went by very fast. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. I love you too. And Maureen says she loves us all. So yes. Wow. So here we are at the end. But it's the beginning of the week. So we have more shows, every night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, and Wednesday afternoon at 3. And so, yes, so we're going to be having some more afternoon shows coming up here in the next 6 weeks. Well, we know one, and then I'm not sure when the other one's going to start, but I know it'll be soon. So thank you all for your love, for your support, and your feedback and this interaction. And I love this because this is a powerful circle that we have here, and we all are giving and receiving healing to each other every time we are sitting in this sacred circle. And it's also taking the energy with us and getting us through the rest of the week and getting us through. So all right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning, and be sure as you're leaving, if you could subscribe, do whatever. Well, y'all are subscribed. Just give on YouTube a thumbs up, on Rumble a plus, and be sure to share the show if you feel someone else will benefit from it. Thank you so much. Many blessings to each and every one of you. And shine on. Keep shining your light brightly for all to see in all directions. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.